Welcome to the French Made Easy podcast, where I give you all the basics you need to speak French clearly and confidently. I'm your host, Mathilde, and I'm a French teacher, mompreneur, and bread and cheese lover. Join me as I dive into all things French for beginners and deliver to you bite-sized, easy-to-follow lessons every Tuesday. Let's get started. On commence. Bonjour and welcome back to another episode of the French Made Easy podcast. It's episode number 11, numéro 11, and today you will learn the 4 ways to translate the in French. For this episode, I strongly recommend you download your episode cheat sheet or at least check out the transcript. It will make things so much easier for you to understand. I've put the link in the episode notes. You ready? On y va, let's go. In French, there are 4 ways to translate the, and it depends on whether the noun after it is masculine, feminine, plural, or if it starts with a vowel. Okay, so now you're probably like, whoa, what are you talking about, Mathilde? What feminine? What masculine? Let me explain the concept of gender very briefly. In French, unlike English, every noun, whether a thing or a being, has a gender. The pen, the skirt, the car, you name it. Every single noun is either masculine or feminine. Sometimes it kind of makes sense, and sometimes there's just no logic to it. For example, the pen, le stylo, is masculine. The car, la voiture, is feminine. The skirt, la jupe, is feminine. That one makes a bit more sense. There are ways to find out the gender of a noun, but what I recommend for now is to check in a dictionary if the noun is either masculine or feminine. Now that we've got that in mind, let's go back to the word the. So there are 4 ways to translate the in French. Le, la, L with an apostrophe, and les. Grammatically speaking, they are called definite articles, and they all mean the. So you're going to ask me, okay, so which one should I use? Well, you're going to use le in front of masculine nouns. For example, the lemon is le citron. The word lemon in French is citron, and it is a masculine word. So I'm going to translate the as le citron. Le citron. Parfait. Then you're going to use la in front of feminine nouns. For example, the apple is la pomme. The word apple in French is pomme, and it is a feminine word. So I'm going to translate the as la pomme. La pomme. Next one, you're going to use les in front of plural nouns, regardless of their gender. For example, the strawberries, les fraises. Here, fraise is feminine, but it doesn't really matter because it's also plural. You hear the S in English, but you don't hear the S in French. So to let you know it's plural, I'm going to translate the as les fraises. Les fraises. Très bien, very good. Last one, you're going to use L with an apostrophe before a noun that starts with a vowel, regardless of its gender. For example, the pineapple is l'ananas. The word pineapple in French is ananas. So it starts with a vowel, and it is a masculine word, but the gender here doesn't matter because the noun ananas starts with an A, which is a vowel. So I'm going to translate the as L with an apostrophe. L'ananas. l'ananas. Très bien. So, to recap, to translate the in French, you're going to use the definite articles le that goes in front of masculine nouns, as in le citron, la that goes in front of feminine nouns, as in la pomme, les that goes in front of plural nouns, regardless of their gender, les fraises. And finally, L with an apostrophe that goes in front of nouns starting with a vowel, regardless of their gender, as in l'ananas. Well done. Bien joué. That was our very first grammar lesson, and if you've listened to me that far, you've done very well. That is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to go to your lessons exercises by clicking the link in the episode's notes. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any new episodes. And if you are enjoying this podcast, I really appreciate a quick rating and review. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.